Hello everybody, how is everyone doing today? Hopefully this time my volume will not pierce anyone's eardrums. I went back and rewatched my stream and yeah, my volume was pretty high. So apologies for that for last time. This time I'll try to keep the microphone a little bit away from me so that it's not too loud. Welcome everyone. This is my live stream. I don't want this to become a habit, but for some reason it's like people just keep on giving me shit to talk about, so I guess here I am again. But hi Claire, hi John, hi Rose, hi One Warped Angel, hi Cheshire, hi Smitty, hi Mr. Series, he was here, he said he will join us later, and welcome everyone who hasn't commented yet. Always grateful. Welcome to the live chat, welcome to this live stream. So, a lot happened during this week. People like me and Tina, we tried asking Kay Baxter what they're going to do about their live stream. You know, where all those accusations were made without any proof, nor any proof was requested, especially from KJ in that live stream. And I was going to do a very casual live stream. You know, when I scheduled mine when Kay Baxter finished her latest one, where she wanted to talk about her 5.5 hour live stream with KJ. But then when I saw how not only Irish Badass but Kay Baxter treated Shesh on the live stream, I was like, it needs a little more in-depth approach. Again, I'll try my best not to scream and shout and not bang my head on the table or go for a facepalm. I'll try my very best. But the thing is, so far, that's what I've been doing. The more I listened to that segment where Shesh came on, and afterwards, the more I was so frustrated with Kay and Irish Badass, and the live chat too, a little bit. So, what Kay Baxter has been saying is that, oh, you need to watch my live stream the day after that live stream that I did with KJ, where I clarify everything. Well, Kay, I did watch it. I did torture myself. I went through it. It was a 22 minute, around 22 minute, 15 minutes live stream, and I did go through it. And I'll make my comments on that soon. So, hi Maya Nova, hi, I saw Claire is here, Gretchen Beach, everybody, welcome. Okay, so, coming back. So, for me, it's now all gloves off. I'm sorry, I was handling you with safe gloves, baby gloves right now, and I'm just so disappointed, I'm so frustrated, and I'm just like, let's introduce you to internet, okay, and Irish. So when I had at the beginning, when I had thought, yeah, I'll go casually about it. So I scheduled a stream, that was done immediately after Kay finished hers. And it was just going to be a regular reaction, but then Irish Badass comes in. Oh, pretty unfortunate that it's gotten to this level. The group and I invested 6 months, 24/7 working into researching or searching for the guilty parties. It's upsetting me that some of who have been cleared are still not seeking accountability from the initial people that implicated them in crimes. Irish, I am very disappointed in you that you're misrepresenting us. Stop doing that. We have asked for accountability from Waxy. She has shut up. We asked accountability from Nat. You might see that she has disappeared. KJ, there's a defamation lawsuit going on against her. So if you might have noticed, we have asked for accountability, and they're not here to present any accountability. So coming to you and Kay Baxter, there were several things that really frustrated me, and the comments you made after Shesh left. But I'll start with Kay Baxter's live stream on 21st of July that she did after her 5.5 long, live stream with KJ, where what she spoke about was views, asking people to come to her if they want to use her live stream. And I think so it was once where she mentioned, yeah, I said allegedly, and sort of said that her job is done. Nowhere she explains what she meant by, oh, there you go, there you have it, that's what I was afraid of, who has the axe to grind with. You never explained that in that live stream. So, yeah. Without a lawyer from the live chat is saying, Irish didn't do this for the guilty parties. Irish did this because she wanted to insert herself. I can't speak for Irish, but I think so. Had these accusations not been platformed, especially from KJ in the first place, we wouldn't have needed this at all. We wouldn't have needed a call with Nat where Irish is trying to record her and trying to get a confession from her. So we wouldn't have needed that. So it's been quite frustrating. Let me just say, I'm just checking my notes here. So at 8:59 she says, "Oh, I said allegedly." So if you listen to that, this is the only point. I'll just start a little bit earlier. To give you some context so that she doesn't go like, oh, it was a whole 5.5 hour long stream. In context to those 5.5 hour long hours, if you look at my phrases that I blurted out, there is a context while never providing any context. So here we go. If you can't listen to the volume from this video, let me just know. Shesharvik has a point. What makes Irish a trustworthy party again? I have no idea. I don't know why people are trusting anything. Maybe because Michael Saltz said thank you to her. Maybe that's why people think that it gives her some sort of credibility. I don't take that. I don't. Mr. Saltz is a lawyer. So, here we go.
So it is what it is. He came at me hard though, and here I get some of it. I get being upset. I understand it. That's why I offered him to come on there. But here's what doesn't make sense to me. Who should he be the most upset with? Natalie, right? That's who he should be super pissed at. Not me. I did say allegedly in that video. And I think some of the stuff I said got misconstrued, that I thought it was Steve all along. There was top two in my mind. But the thing is, and Steve, I know you're listening to this, and again, this video is just my opinion. Everybody was saying your name, Steve. It wasn't a secret. Everybody was saying you were involved. So that's why, like, when Nat says something or somebody says your name, and I said, well, there you have it. That's what I meant, was somebody was finally going to say it out loud, is what I meant. And you can go back on my Little Miss note.
If I may stop, and I might go back to it again. So, everybody was saying it, so you decided to repeat a rumor without clarifying it. Is that what it is? And when and the thing about, oh, when somebody says your name and I said, well, there you have it, that's what I meant. You said, there you go, that's what I was afraid of. Do you want me to go back and remind you? I can do that for you if you want. Oh, what's this? Hi everybody, to the new people who are coming in the chat. Welcome, one and all. I see Kino, I see Honest Red, I think so I saw Maz, without a lawyer. Everybody, keep on coming in. Let's see. So it says 3310. Let's go there first. Here we go.
It was Steve McRae.
There you go.
It was not a fake screenshot. It was his real account. We verified it was his real account. She was lied to by them when...
So when Katie Joy says it was Steve McRae, you said, there you go. There you go what? That it was Steve McRae? Or, oh, Katie Joy finally said the name. What is it? And Shishirevik from the live chat says quite well. She did just say that the video was her opinion, meaning she was agreeing and boosting with the crap in that video. Exactly. Is that really hard to hear? I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can go back to the original one and get it for you. Sorry. My bad, guys. Give me a second, please. I think so. I have the timestamp still recorded on me. Here we go. Found it. Let me go back. Let's go back here. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize that was hard to hear. Oh shit. So here we go. 5.5 hour long live stream. And if I'm not wrong, KJ comes in around 4:10. Yeah, so let's see. There we go. And here we go. So somewhere here, I think so. Just let me know if this is good.
That's what I was afraid of.
Oh, that's what I was afraid of? Oh, cool. Let's go a little more back. Here we go. Let's listen to this.
She irritates me. Like, Kim's worse constantly, everything over, and other people are not being forthcoming. So, take it. And
You know, I feel
a lot.
pain. I know, Katie, trust me, I understand that, like, at this point, I know
That doesn't matter to me.
it's important. It's just,
I never knew her. I've never known her.
yeah, and that's what says she can't remember. And I find that kind of suspect, but if she doesn't want to answer, she's not going to.
So it's not my place. I get that you hate me, but I respect you enough to...
Hey?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, God. So, I saw the screenshot of the actual account she spoke to. It was the real account of the person. She had been blocked, and it was Steve McRae.
There you go.
So let me just go back a little bit and see what Kay Baxter asked her before she made that statement. Let's give it more context, right? Because Kay Baxter kept saying, oh, you're taking me out of context. Let me just go back. 5, 10. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see.
Today?
Here we
I
go.
respect you in that. Like, I get that you hate me, but I respect you in...
Here we go.
So, do you want to name who she named, Katie?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, God. So, I saw the screenshot of the actual account she spoke to. It was the real account of the person. She had been blocked, and it was Steve McRae.
There you go.
It was not a fake.
So, Kay Baxter, stop bullshitting. You know, you encouraged Katie to say that name out loud. You encouraged her. And then you went, there you go. There you go, guys. That's the scoop of the century. Like, how dishonest do you have to be, Kay? I'm calling you out right here, right now. You're dishonest. You encouraged KJ to give out the name. And when she said Steve McRae, you didn't say, oh, you know, what? And you never asked for any proof. Nothing. No proof, nothing. And there you go. And then you also say, that's what you were afraid of. And then again, oh, who has an axe to grind with her, with KJ? Really? Like, And there was another thing that I wanted to bring up. I forgot. For some reason, there we go. I think so. It was here, isn't it? Yeah. 2, 3. Here we go.
Say I was talking to one of her alters.
Well, obviously this had nothing to do with the lawsuit. I mean, that's the thing. Obviously, the lawsuit's been over, the Washington's been over, since April, and the other one was settled in a month ago.
Yeah, I think so. I've lost that timestamp somewhere. I'm sorry. Let's just stop with this. Shasharvik from the live chat is saying, she even admits that everyone was saying that in the background, meaning she was in those convos. Maybe people should think she was in cahoots. So this claim of yours, oh, I was tired, I didn't know that, KJ was going to come on and it will, turn into all this shit show. You saying here that everybody was taking your name, Steve, and I just repeated the bullshit without verifying it. And since you like to put intent on people's actions when they say otherwise, intent that suits you, can I assign an intent to your actions? You were in cahoots with KJ. You were excited that night that KJ came on your live stream and she took a name. And you didn't care whose name it was. You didn't. Because you were after the views. In this live stream, sorry, it's not a live stream, it's a video that she put up. It doesn't have a live chat, so I don't know if it was premiered or it was just what it was. So in this one, you do limit the fact that you didn't get the views that you were expecting. And that you were talking to YouTube about why the view counter froze on that live stream. And then you were worried that people will use that live stream to stream, even though nobody had. You also said something very peculiar. You were surprised that Steve was like, oh, at first he wanted to come on, you said. And then you said, oh no, then he didn't want to come on. And then he wanted to do a live stream where he wanted me to come on. And you said yes because you knew anyways it was going to be a roast. But you still said yes. So again, you assume a lot. You are in this victimhood, mindset, ready to become the victim, while you don't care how your actions do victimize others. And you are surprised that Steve is acting like that, who has suddenly been accused of threatening someone, and there are 2 more people in that live chat that he knows and he considers, good acquaintances. They have been accused of a lot more, even CP. And you're surprised that he's acting that way. You, who got 3 comments questioning you about what you were going to do about that live stream, and you got rattled, can't understand what Steve is going through. Do you have any empathy at all? I don't get it. Do you have empathy, Kay? Any empathy? Jack of Hearts from the live chat is saying, yeah, it's literally hearsay, which is inadmissible in any court of law in the world. I don't care about the court of law, but what I care about is you are becoming a loudspeaker for accusations that are not substantiated. And you don't care as long as your view counts keep ticking. Beth Idol from the live chat is saying, Kay is just as bad as KJ. I'm starting to think, yes. She is as bad as KJ. Let me play this for you again, Let's see. Here we go. Let's see, where did it go? Yeah, here we go. I played it so that you could get, some context, because she keeps harping, oh, people keep taking me out of context. Here we listen to this one more time, and we move on to the next, her latest live stream. Here we go.
And secondly, he did a dirty delete. He's been deleting a lot, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, he So what if he deleted something? He deleted a tweet. He's confused. He's rattled. He's just been accused falsely of threatening someone. And there's a defamation lawsuit on it. People delete tweets all the time.
So yeah, I'm busy. I don't have time for Twitter games, so it is what it is. He came at me hard though, and here I get some of it. I get being upset. I understand it. That's why I offered him to come on there. But here's what doesn't make sense to me. Who should he be the most upset with? Natalie, right? That's who he should be super pissed at. Not me. I did say allegedly in that video. And I think some of the stuff I said got misconstrued, that I thought it was Steve all along. There was top two in my mind. But the thing is, and Steve, I know you're listening to this, and again, this video is just my opinion. Everybody was saying your name, Steve. It wasn't a secret. Everybody was saying you were involved. So that's why, like, when Nat says something or somebody says your name, and I said, well, there you have it. That's what I meant, was somebody was finally going to say it out loud, is what I meant. And you can go back on my Little Miss Noble video and see the comments that Steve made, which is the first time I've ever talked to Steve in my life, where somebody made a comment on my YouTube video and said, I think Steve's involved, and I said, well, I'm hearing that a lot, and then I put, and that's all I put, and then Steve said something, and for some reason I couldn't see his whole comment, and then I got busy with something else and forgot all about it.
So, Sharvik from the live chat has made a point. Don't forget that they were all accused of CP at that time. All of them were accused of it. And you're wondering why Steve was acting a little bit out of sync. And I know why he deleted that tweet, because in that tweet, he had invited on Kay Baxter on his live stream to explain what the hell was going on. But then he decided against it, because why would you negotiate with your harasser? Or someone who's promoting your harasser? If I may be more precise. Why would you? Why would you trust someone who has been promoting your harasser, promoting their lies, and care whether those lies go out there to thousands of viewers without any pushback, without any request for proof, nothing? And Shisharovik said, yeah, Steve also deletes tweets to fix spellings and shit. I also do that. So yeah, so before, like, if you think, Kay, that we are stupid, we're not stupid. We do go through shit and we do check it out. Until now, you have not questioned KJ at all. You have vehemently, if I may pronounce that word correctly, you've gone after Waxy, you've gone after Nat. Not one time you have said, why don't people go and ask KJ? Irish has said that. You haven't. You're still kissing KJ's ass, according to me, in my personal opinion. Because you want her to come back on your channel, because I think you do realize that she does give you views. Because if we go back, right, that 5.5 hour, live, before that, you have been getting 3.1 on average, But if you look around, anything else except KJ, not too many. But you were expecting a lot more, right? A lot more views on this live stream. You were expecting it to be in 20,000 for some reason. And you were upset on that. So you were upset that given the number of subscribers, okay, 4.15. I do it 3 times, right? So that's what, 12.45? And if you said 20,000, right? Why I'm doing that is like maybe all your subscribers watched it thrice. Minus that, you still want around 7,000 and something, 7.55K people to go out to that many people. Lies, unsubstantiated claims. And you don't care how people who have been accused in this live stream get affected. Whether they get harassed, whether they get brought up in other live streams and get accused of CP, threatening people. You know, KJ said I was cruel. That's how I'm cruel, because I talk facts. And KJ doesn't like it. Maybe you might not like it either. Jack of Hearts. I'm just astounded. The entitlement. There's also something she said, like, why can't people, just be adults and move on? I'll talk about that when we get to the next live stream. But what I have to say is, in this, where did it go? Sorry, my bad. The one where she clarified, quote unquote, what was going on. She didn't clarify. She kept deflecting and she kept making excuses. Okay. You were incompetent. I get it. You were incompetent in handling that live stream. Okay? You had 2 mods, you were tired, yada, yada, yada. You had work next day, yada, yada, yada. Why? You know you were incompetent, and you know because of that, people have been affected. So why aren't you making amends to them? People have become victims to your incompetency, and you refuse to make any amends or any reparations towards them. You just was like, yeah, I broke the vase, I'm gonna walk away. I shredded that piece of art or whatever, I'm going to walk away. I don't care. Yeah, I shredded the piece of art, what? That's what your attitude is. An entitlement to add on that. I haven't even started on the next one. And you said, like, at 1804, around 1812, if I'm not wrong. I'll just bring it up. That's one last timestamp, I think, so I want to address before we move forward. Here we go. Just listen to it. She doesn't give a fuck about anyone who gets affected.
A little bit of truth in every lie. There just is. My thing is, it's up to the people watching to make up their own minds what they believe and what they don't. That's up to you as a viewer to make up your own mind of what you think happened or what you think was a lie or what you think was true. That's up to you. And that's what makes all this so great is we don't all have to agree. We don't have to, but we can be adults, right? We can disagree and we can be adults. And the information is there, and it's up to you to decide what you think.
So, you want your audiences to decide when you don't give them clarification that these are just accusations, there's no proof yet. Based on that half-ass information, you are okay with your audience making, decisions or making views about someone. Really? So you don't care. You don't care. Okay. And Shisharvik is going on in the live chat. And it's up to the channel to present the information. Jeebus Christ. And especially when you're presenting the wrong information, Kay. Welcome to internet. This is YouTube for you. You talk about being an adult, right? You know what being an adult is? Accepting that you're incompetent and that your incompetency has harmed people and making reparations or amends towards those people. That's what being an adult is. Not just moving on. Like Smitty said, oh yeah, you slashed the Mona Lisa 4 months ago. Now what? Being an adult means acknowledging and making reparations and amends. Just acknowledging it is not being an adult. That's you just sound entitled. And you sound aloof, that you don't care. That's what it means. It sounds that you're rubbing it into the people's faces who got accused in that live stream. Yeah, it happened. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. And the amount of entitlement, I'm amazed. I'll show you more entitlement as we go further. So now we're going to go to the latest one. I think so. This is the one. And when Shesh comes in, I will put it at around 1.25 speed so that we can cover it quickly. I don't want my live stream today to go more than maximum 1.5 hours. I don't want it to go more than that. So I've got an hour left of it. So I hope I can make my points. I've got some timestamps here, so they might help me. But help me, Lord. This stream just fried my brain circuits. Fucking hell, fried my brain circuits. Shisharvik from the live chat. Yeah, it happened. What are you going to do about it? Wait, why are you doing something about it? Harassment? Exactly. So I'll cover that, but I'll start with this. I think so. In this here we go. Where is it? Where she was talking about here we go. Beautiful. Yeah, okay. So we go to 14. I'm starting way early on this one, but I promise this is the only timestamp I'm going to bring up because I don't have the patience for all the stuff before Shesh comes on. Absolutely ridiculous. Here we go. Let's see. So it was. Here we go. So listen carefully. Here we go. This is what I mean by rubbing it in the faces of people who got accused. That's my personal opinion.
To get views.
Right.
And it's like it's frozen. My estimate, I bet it's got 20 to 30,000 views. I know it does. It's way more than 6,000.
Oh, for sure.
I'll give more context. Let me go back a little bit more, right? So that she doesn't say, oh, I was taken out of context. Here we go.
And I just think it's so weird that video, it's like it froze that day and it never...
Yeah. Do you think it's because it was edited and that's why the views are...
Well, that's what I asked YouTube, and they said it shouldn't matter. It should still, once you put it back up,
Yeah.
it still has to get views.
Right.
And it's like it's frozen. My estimate, I bet it's got 20 to 30,000 views. I know it does. It's way more than 6,000.
Oh, for sure.
And the only reason I care is because, number one, as Carly knows, that live was the night from hell. So
Yeah.
I at least want the views to count to my total view count.
That night was hell for you? Seriously? So if that was hell for you, what do you think how the people who were accused of that horrible stuff, including CP, that your live audience heard, what do you think, how do you think those people felt like? And you giving KJ no pushback. Just one sentence. Oh, it's all allegedly. Yeah, American Princess might have a point. I think that people decided not to watch because it was edited. That's possible. So, that night was hell for you, but you have no empathy for people who got accused on your platform. Who cares, right? You should be getting your views. Oh my god, look how hard Kay Baxter worked to kiss Cage's ass. Okay, you gave pushback to Waxy and Nat. Yeah, I know why. I think so. I know why. Since you are so ready to always put intent on other people's actions, it's maybe because you know KJ is a bigger channel than yours and you want her to come back. So that's why you never give pushback to KJ at all. And just went, there you go. That's what I was afraid of. Who has an axe to grind in all this? Shame on you, Kay Baxter. Seriously, shame on you. At least Waxy and Nat, they shut up. You haven't. You're still here. But without acknowledging how much damage your platform has caused. She shied away from the live chat, sorry, my bad. I remember that she only edited out that CP stuff, according to her, and Irish to protect herself. Because YouTube teams of service. She claimed later in the clarification stream, the clarification video, the 22-minute video that she made, that it was because it was against her morals and ethics. I don't know. You don't talk about that a lot, but you talk about views a lot. Again and again. So that kind of tells me what your priorities are. Views are your priorities, and you were afraid that that video might get struck. That's why you made changes. Or it might get demonetized or something. I don't know if your channel's monetized yet, but... And you're still whining about that you didn't get views. It should have had 20,000 to 30,000 views. So you were okay with all those lies going around. So it's the hypocrisy is astounding. Let me just put it in perspective. She got rattled that 2-3 people, it was I and Tina, I think so, who went on her community page and asked her what she was going to do about her video. Right? And it was a night from hell for her when she did that 5.5 hour long live stream. Yeah? But she's surprised that Steve was acting like that. People are asking her what she will do about that video. She's so surprised at that behavior, but... So it's okay for you to react in a human way, but others can't do that. That's why I'm asking you, do you have any empathy, Kay? Any empathy at all? And you're a hypocrite. And not only you agreed with KJ, you repeated that. Oh, I was thinking who has an axe to grind. Why would you do that? What's the purpose? You have not explained that. And fuck your age. I don't care about your age. You're an adult, I'm an adult. Let's talk like adults. Accountability. Where's your accountability, Kay Baxter? Where is it? Fucking bacas. Alright. And I have another thing to cover, I think so here. She said something very interesting in the live stream. It was around 10:48 mark, if I'm not wrong. She talks about, oh, I was going to go live with my clips. I've had all of them cut out, but then I was like, why do I bother? Because it's not affecting you. You're not the one accused. And that tells me that you have no empathy for anyone. What do you call that person who doesn't have empathy? Anyone in the live chat, please? There we go.
Oh. At least.
Yeah, I went back and was watching the video this morning, and I was going to cut clips and play them during this live, and I thought, why do I even bother? The video is there. Anybody can see it. I'm so sick of it. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of it. You're not sick of it, you're enjoying it. By the looks of, by I don't know if that's a nervous laugh or what. Of course you can't be bothered with it because you're not the one getting accused of CP. You're not the one getting abused of threatening someone. Right? Oh, sociopath? And a narcissist? Oh, okay. That's my personal opinion, though. Of course you couldn't be bothered with it. Fuck Steve, he's a man. Fuck Aaron, Tina, who cares? Cheshire, who cares about these people? Right? You are over now. Just imagine the people who were sitting there for 4 months, listening to everyone saying, oh, these are the people who have been accused of CP. Trying to make a living off YouTube with all those accusations floating around YouTube thanks to your channel. You say, oh, it didn't start with you, but you have the maximum reach, if I'm not wrong. You have the most reach. Sorry, maximum is not the correct word. You have the most reach of all, if I'm not wrong. And wherever Vaccine went, if she went on Little Red's channel, she got pushback there. But over here, KJ was present on your live stream. You gave her no pushback. Vaccine was getting pushback wherever she went. It was about KJ. You gave her no pushback, and you're still, in my opinion, you're still kissing her arse by refusing to take her name and saying that KJ was wrong for making all those accusations without proof. That's my personal opinion. Oh, who cares? I'm a fucking nobody. Okay. Let's see if we can go to the next one. There we go. So I'm going to... If I missed something, if somebody watched one of these... And she said, like, people can go and watch it. That's a 5.5 hour long live stream, madam. And you don't have transcripts on it. You don't have transcripts on it. How these live streams luckily do have it. That one doesn't. How are we supposed to look for shit? 5 hours, 5.5 hours long live stream. Do you know how many minutes are there in 5.5 hours? Like, you know, 330 minutes in that live stream, and you want us to go there and have a look at it. Oh, it's there. Go and look at it. I can't be bothered. Because of course you can't be bothered. You're not the one accused. I've never seen someone lack empathy at this level. Far out. Oh, we are already on the next one, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, cool. There we go. Boop. Let's get the extra stuff out of the way. I'll keep that up. Maybe I'll need it. That one will stay up. It was very interesting. Irish, I think so. I'll give you... I don't know if I want to give you charity or not, because the way you attacked Shesh when Shesh came on, yeah. I've lost all charity for Kay and Irish after that. Oh, nah, I don't need this one. Okay, here we go. Nope. Here we go. Okay. And I'm just consulting my notes. Sorry. Oh, wow, look. Okay. Thank you, mods. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. So here we go. So in this live stream, Kay repeats all those deflections again. Oh, I was tired, didn't expect them to come on, yada yada yada. Basically making excuses. And she was like, I didn't expect it to come then. I understand that. Maybe, yeah, okay, you're a new YouTuber, you know, and you know, you're learning. But it's not like you can't have your cake and eat it too, Kay. You can't do that. On one hand, you're saying, oh yeah, I made mistakes. But on the other hand, you refuse to rectify them or make any reparations towards people who became victims of your mistake. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You're not my grandma, you're not YouTube's grandma. Even I wouldn't give that much stretch to my grandma either. I call my parents out. Now. Yeah, she did expect KJ to say it was Steve. So again, bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit. All excuses, bullshit. You hoped that people won't take the time to go through your live stream and pick up stuff. Hey, this is Oreo Unicornus, aka Golden Unicorn for you guys. Here to document shit. Yeah, Smitty's right. She prompted her. She prompted KJ. Oh, do you want to take the name of the person? And KJ? And when she said, it's confirmed, it's Steve McRae, there you go. Cabby Lim would be ashamed of you. Let me just say. And she, in this live stream, she's the one who's talking about like, oh, it should have more, number of views and stuff. And in that update live stream that she did for 22 minutes, in that also she's crying, whining about views, and the view counter freezing for some reason. Shanley Dish, new shirt. I call my parents out. So true though. Please, Shesh, can we make a shirt on that? Please. I'll pay you for the art. I promise. Oh shit, did I just make a contract with Shesh? No! Yes, I did. Okay, here we go. Next. So at 16:49, here we go. Next, I'm trying to go through a little bit of what I could endure and I could jot down. So here we go. Just listen here what she's saying. Did I close the transcripts? Holy shit. Why did I close the transcripts? Okay, here we go.
So it's like we gotta move on at some point, but I get that, people still want things acknowledged and whatnot, but it's like we can't change the video. So it's like, Bossy has a question.
Go ahead.
No one's asked you to change the video. Please stop misrepresenting people. And I'll point it out again in this as we go further down there. You guess what people want. You're on the defensive all the time. Maybe because you know somewhere that you're wrong. So you're on the defense all the time. And you lash out because of that on people by assuming what their intentions are, by assuming what they want, and you don't ask any clarifying questions. You, at one point, you and Irish did not care what she had to say. You kept interrupting her. Irish, I'm calling you out. I'll let you know why I'm calling her out. I think Irish is also a hypocrite. Thank you, guys. Okay, so no one asked you to do that. So stop speaking for the people who are asking you questions. This was a good opportunity for you to have someone on here who was asking the questions, who was very nice about it. You didn't have to be on the defense about it. And what did you do? You shat all over them. That's what you did. You acted like a petulant child, petulant, entitled teenage child, who's like, in the air, no, I know what I'm doing, yada, yada, yada. And I think so Irish wouldn't have had to do that call with Nat. That's my personal opinion again. See, I make the distinction. And it's not a serious crime that I'm accusing Irish of. So, he's not, so I'm not accusing Irish of something serious. What I'm saying is, Irish wouldn't have had to do that video had those lies not been platformed by Kay Baxter. I think so Kay Baxter is the only channel where all those accusations of CP, threatening Nat, etc. were made by KJ. I think so it was the only other channel. KJ didn't go anywhere else. Prove me if I'm wrong. So, yeah. Stop talking for people. Fucking baka. Excuses. And then... Okay, so we will go to now. We'll now go to when Shesh comes on. We'll start from there now. And I'll put it on 1.5 speed. Yeah, mods, doing great job. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. So, and for this one, what I will do is, I'll get the live chat in. Why I'm saying that is because I want to make a point. I'll make a point about it. Here we go. Because Kay Baxter makes another accusation against Cheshire, and I want to highlight that because it almost comes off as, to me, when I watch this segment, if I may, to me, both Kay and Irish came off as bullies. Yeah, literally bullies. And then they were like, oh, why is no one looking for solutions? Because, miss, you want to have your cake and eat it too. That's why. So, is it at 1.5? Let's see how it sounds like, so. And I'll go and click on the... So, if can everyone see the live chat in that live stream? So what we'll do is we'll start when we see Shesh first, right? Shesh comes in at, if I'm not wrong, 132, somewhere here. Yeah, 135. There was another place where I saw her message, didn't I? Okay, let's start from 128. So, the first message is, hi Rose. Rose, how you doing tonight? That's what Shesh is asking Rose. Is that really stirring shit, Kay? And Irish. I would like to ask Irish also. Is this really hostile, threatening, or stirring shit? Saying hi to someone in the live chat. Misrepresenting people, lying. Making assumptions, and then crying when your assumptions are proven to be false. Why so defensive? Thank you. Thank you, guys. There we go.
So I just kind of like ignored him. And, okay, mermaid, drop it, or I'm just going to keep swearing like I have Tourette's. And then the Cheshire person asked me, I think a couple days ago or whatever, somebody suggested that I go on their stream for an interview, and I said I had to, like, everything had just happened, and my head was spinning, and, you know, I was more concerned about the community and answering any of their questions and making sure that everybody was okay, because they needed to know that they were right, and they needed that moment to, you know, breathe and be like, geez.
See, I knew this was coming again. It's like a broken record. I'm just over it.
I don't know what you're talking about, accountability and responsibility. If you're trying to now make light.
I think she's
wait a
talking
minute.
more about me, but
Actually, I owe Irish an apology. I thought she was someone else in that thread. Oh, you mean the thread with Meeks and McCrae? Yeah, because you had said something really out of line, and
So here Shesh is apologizing to Irish. How is that stirring shit? And how is, I mean, I'm just here to listen to see if any responsibility and accountability will be taken place. How is that a threat? Or how is that stirring shit? Is it stirring shit because maybe your audience might become aware that you have not taken responsibility for any of the shit that you have caused, and that you might lose some viewers and subs because of it? Is that why? Kay? According to me, that's not stirring shit. That's someone giving you pushback. You don't like pushback, Kay, for some reason. You like yes people. That one sentence, and it just put you on edge, and your hair stood up at the back, and at the back of your neck. Really, you, as I said before, paper thin egos. Paper thin egos. If this is what rattles you, just again try and empathize with Steve, Aaron, Tina, Shesh, how they felt like when they were accused of crimes as bad as CP and threatening someone. Do you care? Do you care? I'm just asking that question. Do you care? I don't think so you care. All you care is about views. That's what you care about. Hi, Thoughts by Jay Brown. Hi, Amy. Hi, Moderate Extremist. Welcome, everyone. We have a shit show. Okay, here we go.
And that's why I didn't reply to you. Apology accepted. Totally forgiven. Totally forgiven. Stuff happens, I get it. But yeah, my first and main concern was letting the community know, like Shens and myself and CDF and Mimi and Dash X and
Hey, Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
Katie Joyless and I can't remember who else. We just wanted everybody to know. Yeah, I thought you were completely different Irish. That was my totally bad. Well, you better not forget this Irish now. That's all I'm saying.
Holy shit. You better not forget this Irish now. Who are you again? Who the fuck are you? Other than your... What's your... what's your image other than you being a moderator for some two big YouTubers? What is your own image? Oh, Nikki, why isn't... come on. Sorry, my bad. Give me a sec. Dum. There you go. Done, man. Done. There you go. Smitty, deal max damage, but don't get any return fire or you're dead instantly. Ooh. Okay. So, where was that? Can I? There we go. Alright.
Oh no, Rose, it's fine. It's cool. It's a lot.
So Shesh is apologizing. How is that stirring shit? And that one question, I want to see people take accountability. Are you taking it personally for some reason? Kay? Why are you taking it personally? If you are, I'm just saying.
It's a lot to unpack and keep up with. I get it. And it actually happened.
So it's a lot to keep up for Shesh, but for some reason, when Shesh came in and she was like, oh, I didn't watch that video, Kay just said, oh, Shesh is not going to watch a video that Shesh was not aware about. Oh, because it didn't suit her agenda. What was that, Kay? Seriously. The amount of... So yeah, so they came across as bullies, and the amount of dishonesty these two have shown in this live stream. I would advise anyone to go back there. Check the transcripts. Check out the transcripts. You will be amazed. Just, go Control F, find Cheshire, Shesh, Steve, And you will see how bullshit that they spew.
Like, when I think about when the confession happened in the conversation in late August, it kind of went fast after that point, because I felt that all the I's were dotted, the T's were crossed. She confessed and gave Salt all the information about the other accomplices. And so I thought that this was a done deal, I'm like, cool, let's wrap this up. It's time to wrap it up now.
And till now, Shesh has not asked to come on. She has not asked to come on. She just said that she's here to watch. That's all she said. Watch people take accountability and responsibility. What's wrong with that? All that tells me that someone is headstrong. Pork Show from the live stream, from the live chat. Irish appeared out of nowhere, kind of like Nat. Am I right? Exactly. I don't know who Irish is or what authority she has. I don't know her except for being mods of Tipster and Keemstar. Okay, I don't care. If you use that as some sort of authority, then you can fuck right off. I don't care.
And I was concerned about, Natalie kind of too. I was like, you probably should let your doctor in on knowing what your online activities have been for this past year. Maybe you need to up the dosage. I don't know. Have a little more therapy, because what's happening is not normal and it's not right. And I even suggested to her, because she likes to fantasize so much, is I said, I don't think you should be on the internet.
So she's giving advice to a person who has mental wellness issues or who are not mentally well. Who are you again? Who the hell are you? Are you some sort of mental professional? Sitting there and giving advice.
But if you choose to, like maybe a cosplay community might be more your style. But I said they're not going to be interested in any talk about kids. So,
Yeah, this wasn't Nat's first time in the radio.
No.
Yeah, I know. It's just her. If you want to get on the mic and talk, we can discuss it like adults. But if you're just here to cause trouble, I'm not doing it. I'm not responsible for what Waxy said. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
So Cheshire is like, so Kay knows that I'm referring to her. Is she going to answer about her part in the vaccine ad Katie video, such as what she plans on doing with that? She's asking you, what are you going to do with that video? And you sound like you're on the defense. Why, Kay? Why? Is it because people have now started seeing that all you care about is views, as long as you don't care about people getting the fire? All you care about is views. Is this why you were so defensive? That Shesh might, prompt people to think about what you did with your live stream and made no clarifications neither under your live stream nor anywhere else. Except you blamed other people for your incompetency. And just want people to move on.
The stuff about Waxy is kind of strange, because she came on.
What Irish does is all the time in this live stream. She just tries to deflect and push the blame onto Waxy and Nat. I think so. It's once or twice somewhere she says, "Oh, I regret helping Katie." At least she has the balls to say that. But Kay? Never once did she say in this whole live stream that, oh, KJ should present proof for her accusations. And it's also funny, Irish says in this live stream, oh, this is still ongoing investigation, yada, yada, yada. Why should we trust you just because Salt's replied to your tweet? He's a lawyer. Yeah, he's a good lawyer. But he hasn't made any public statements yet. You somehow decided to take control of the narrative for some reason. I don't know why. But it has done nothing for anyone. Let me just say. It's not done anything for anyone. Because Kay Baxter refuses to acknowledge the work that you have done. She hasn't acknowledged the work that you have done. She hasn't acknowledged that Katie was also part of those false accusations for some reason. And it's funny also, I think so Cheshire Vic made a point in her video when she was reacting to the segment where she appears. She's like, Irish is conveniently wants people to believe Nat when she wants people to believe Nat, but Irish does not want people to believe Nat when it's not convenient for her, for Irish. Nah, Amy, Kay's not even tried. She can't, in my personal opinion. And it's also like Irish made a statement which was so funny. Oh, it's not been proven that Steve was not behind that either, or Aaron was not behind all that shit either. What the fuck? Irish? I don't know, maybe because you were on that live stream for 3 hours, your brain started getting fried, mine would, and you lost all logic? People making positive claims need to present proof of your accusations. Claims that are made without proof or valid justifications can be dismissed without proof also. Do you get that? Just think about it. I know it's too much for you. Logic. Jack of hearts, that's true. Rules for thee, but one not for me. I don't know Rose who she is. I don't know what her professional background. I don't care. All I care is about her actions on this platform, that's all.
You know, and she said what she said, and I honestly believe that she believes what she was saying. I feel like it was...
Okay, I need to go a little ahead and see what's going on. Here we go.
Shush's group tries to act like I planned this and knew what was going to happen and that I was in cahoots with Waxy.
No, you and... I did...
Yes, you were in cahoots with KJ at least. Because you prompted KJ to say Steve's name. And then you went, there you go. That's for certain. That's established now. You were in... So, like she said, you know, there's always a kernel of truth in a lie. Here it is. She said, oh, you know, you're saying that I'm in cahoots with Waxy and Nat. No, we are saying you're in cahoots with KJ. And Shesh never said that. I said it. I'm saying it. You're in cahoots with KJ. Come at me. Come at me. I've given my justification. Should I use the same logic? I'll let my viewers decide. But I think so. My justification is way beyond and better than your crap and garbage that you regurgitate. Just saying.
I didn't even know Waxy.
You and Carly were just chilling on stream. There's a lot of people here.
I was going to be in big trouble. So...
What's going on? What are you doing with that previous video? With all the accusations in it?
Waxy's not here that I know.
Waxy's not here.
Sorry, Kay. Oh my god, my goodness.
So, Shesh made a boo-boo here. It's fine. It's fine, people make mistakes. But at least she rectified her mistake and she said, I'm sorry. You don't even want to do that. Cheshire is like, now we are saying it because we have looked closer at her behavior. Yup. And also Cheshire from the live chat, the only person I saw make that accusation about Kay before the 21st of November of this year was Nat. Funny. Funny. And KJ appears on Nat's platform. Interesting. Interesting. I'll let my viewers decide. How about that, Kay? Yeah, and revealing the mask from the live chat. You don't have to explain money. Your viewers know according to Kay. Kay Logic. Kay Logic 101.
Okay, sorry, I'm having
Okay, so let's start over.
What's going on with the video? Are you leaving it up? Or are you taking it down? Are you
I have never taken it. I took it down to edit it, and it's...
Can you listen, Kay? She said, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep it on? Are you going to take it down? And then you interrupt her. Can you listen? That's what happens when you have a confirmation bias, you're on defense, you're lashing out at people because you're on a defense, or when you're defensive, if I might say, and you refuse to listen and process what the other person is saying. Far up.
Ever since, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, yeah.
So Steve told me if I took it down, I was going to be in big trouble. So
Yeah, I would probably say that it's probably not a good idea to take it down. I'm just asking what you're planning on doing
I don't get
Doing about what?
it. Yeah, doing about what?
about the video.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, all right. Wait a minute. Can I take the mic here for a minute? Okay.
Way to be bossy and pushover, Irish. Seriously.
I'm gonna mute.
Okay. The reason why she
Did you hear that? Holy shit.
okay.
I'm gonna mute.
Okay. The reason why she edited that video is because there was talk on there about crimes against children, which is
That's not what Shesh asked. And we listen here.
against YouTube's terms of service, A, and B, ethically, morally, as a mother, she didn't want that on her channel. So for people to give her a hard time about it is disgusting.
I think there's a bit of confusion. I'm not giving you a hard time for editing the video. I'm just asking.
I don't know why you're interrupting me.
Oh?
This is bullying tactic 101. So Irish has realized that Shesh has proven her guess wrong, and I think Irish was defensive and she was angry with herself maybe, and she lashed out at Shesh. Oh, why are you interrupting me? You gave her a pause to talk into. Bish! Seriously. You have a guest on your on a channel and you don't even know how to treat people. And Shesh stands up. She stands up for herself. And she can't even do that? Seriously? Against a bully like you?
Oh, alright.
Well, I don't
Let's listen to it again, because I'm fucking tired of people.
YouTube's terms of service, A, and B, ethically, morally, as a mother, she didn't want that on her channel. So for people to give her a hard time about it is disgusting.
I think there's a bit of confusion. I'm not giving you a hard time for editing the video. I'm just asking.
I don't know why you're interrupting me.
She said that she is not giving her a hard time for editing the video. Why didn't you absorb that in, Irish? Maybe because it's already 1 hour, 2 hours almost since you guys have been... I don't know when Irish came in, but... Yeah, Irish just came and has been there for almost an hour, if I'm not wrong. Is that why you're tired and you're cranky? But why should Shesh bear the brunt of it? Whatever was going on with you. She respectfully gave you the answer that she was not giving anyone a hard time for editing the video.
Oh, alright.
Well, I don't know why you're getting sarcastic either. I was speaking and you interrupted me.
We'll see how respectful she is herself when it comes to, being... not
Am I allowed to
interrupting
continue?
people.
Go right ahead, Irish.
Okay, thank you. So the reason for the edited video was to take out that stuff about children. Katie wasn't talking about
So apparently this was morally and ethically reprehensible to her. That CP was mentioned. But she didn't care that people were getting accused of CP. Or they were getting accused of other crimes. I'm just making a point. You don't care that people are getting accused falsely. You're just getting... You care that CP is getting mentioned. Okay. Very, double standards, if I may say. Okay.
I think that Katie Joy's the one that brought up the reports and whatnot and kind of got a little bit too...
Graphic.
Yes. And so therefore, that means that the text is...
So when KJ was getting graphic, Kay, why didn't you stop her? Why didn't you stop her when she started going in that direction? Why were you kissing her ass?
The speech bots for YouTube would also be picking up those words. When you click the 3 little dots and you can pull up the transcript, it's an audit.
So it is about people being able to report her live stream and her losing views and stuff on it. Okay. Alright, now we know.
Automatic system. Sometimes it can be instant, or sometimes it can take a little longer. And that was a pretty long stream, so it would have gotten caught by the YouTube bots, which would have gotten Kay's channel into trouble. So she made...
So it's all about Kay's channel, isn't it? In the end, it doesn't even matter that people are getting falsely accused. It's about Kay's channel. Interesting.
You know,
Oh, that's me.
to take that video down to edit it, but then put it back up. So she only edited out those parts.
Maybe the seconds that were in.
Yeah, that's fine. That makes total sense to me. That's
Yeah.
what I was asking about.
Shesh is still nice to her. She's not matching that energy that Irish came in with. That bully energy. She's not giving her any, hard time for that. She's understanding. And maybe she's too understanding.
Well, you keep saying, what are you going to do about the video? The video's up. What are you asking me?
You could have asked that question first, maybe, Irish? Before making assumptions? Why can't people ask that question first before making assumptions? Especially you, Irish. Why didn't you ask her that question first? What is it about? What is it about? And let her speak. She did tell you, she respectfully interjected and said, it's not about that. And you went and you flew off the handle. I'm like, oh, why are you interrupting me? What? Who are you? Can't people have a decent conversation? A back and forth? Seriously?
Be
more clear.
Nothing. I'm not sure why.
Okay, but why are you asking, what do you mean by what is she going to do with the video? What does that mean?
So my question is, are you going to leave the video up? Are you
Is
going...
it still up? Katie,
Yes.
when did
She's asking, are you going to leave it up? Irish, can you understand English? English is my second language and I get it what she's asking. Going to leave it up. That means it's already up. And you're interrupting Shesh again and again. Talk about double standards. Rules for thee but not for me. You flew off the handle because Shesh interjected. Very politely. And here you are not letting her finish a sentence. Asshole.
did the stream happen?
If you're going to talk about interrupting.
Well, listen, you're not listening.
So, you can interrupt Shesh, but Shesh can't interject. You're so rude, Irish. What the heck is wrong with you?
You're not listening. Did you check her channel to see if the video's up?
No wonder Shesh is trying to make her point. I'm talking now. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Irish. It's Shesh's turn to talk. Why should she listen to you when she's talking right now?
Right.
Okay,
Hey,
slow your eye roll and look in her channel to see if the video's there.
Right.
Is that video there?
Irish, listen. English. And this is what I'm talking about. Double standards, rude, fragile, paper-thin egos. Is this the way to talk to someone, Irish? Talk about respect. I have no respect for you anymore. No respect. Who do you think you are? Oh, you're Keemstar's mod. My foot. You're Tipster's mod. My foot. My foot. And Shesh can roll her eyes if she wants to. She's allowed to express whatever she wants to. Who the fuck are you trying to control it? Shesh said, what are you going to do about the video? Are you going to leave it up or are you going to take it down? Do you get... And if you have no idea whether the video is up or not, maybe ask Shesh. Oh, the video is still up, Shesh? Can you have a conversation? Stop talking over her to Kay? These are the people who represent Keemstar and Tipster? All yours, Tipster. I'm sure you must be proud of her.
Here's the thing.
I feel like my question is not quite being grasped.
I don't care.
Oh, you don't
I
care?
don't care. I think you're here to cause problems.
So, okay. Irish, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're rude, you assume what people are trying to ask, and then you get angry when people prove you wrong, and then you talk over them, and then you say you don't care. You asked her a question. What is your question, Shesh? And she said, you're not grasping my question. And you said, I don't care. So why did you bring her on, Kay? So that you could try and bully her and talk over her? This is not a conversation. This is Irish talking down on Shesh. And Kay allowing that to happen. Again, Kay, your incompetency on full display. You were not tired today, were you? I'm sure you have no excuses in this live stream. And wasn't it Irish who said, "Oh, I want her to come on and say, hear what she wants to say." And now you're like, "I don't care." Why? Because it doesn't run with your narrative. What Shesh wanted. Is it that? Is it why? That you were like, oh shit, this is not going with the narrative. Oh shit.
You're being rude and disrespectful.
How was she rude? You were rude, Irish. Okay, live chat. Press 1 if Shesh was rude. Press 2 if Irish was rude. Go for it. Absolutely ridiculous. Press 1 if Shesh was rude. Press 2 if Irish was rude. Something agenda, right, Shesh? From the live chat. So, Original Nilsson said something very interesting in the live chat. Kay loves to sit back and let other people behave badly on her behalf, and when you call her out, she goes, "I didn't do anything, I was just there." You are incompetent and you're ineffective, Kay. And a sorry excuse of a moderator, I must say. You're letting Shesh being treated like that. Why? Is it because you're kissing Irish Badass's ass in this stream? Is it? Because you want Irish to come back? And Irish invited her on. She said, "I want to hear what she has to say." And Kay was like, "Yeah, if she stays, if she's not rude and shit." So if I may, when Kay said, "Oh, I'll let her on if she's not going to be rude like she was on Twitter," Kay does two things. One, it shows a confirmation bias. Two, she lies that she interacted with Shesh on Twitter. She never interacted with her. She didn't even interact with me. She blocked me and she unblocked me a couple of days ago. So she lies. And then she misrepresents, reflecting her bias that Shesh is going to be rude, setting that expectation for her live chat and her viewers, that Shesh is someone who's rude. That's a disservice to a guest who's coming on your stream, in my personal opinion. Or maybe because you have an agenda that you want to achieve. And I think so that's what happened here, because Irish got angry that she couldn't guess what Shesh wanted, and she became angry that it didn't match her agenda, nor Kay's agenda, that Shesh somehow like wanted the stream down, that victimhood complex all over again.
Okay.
Because you didn't check her channel to see if the video's
No, I'm
there.
aware that the video is up. I'm aware that it's up. That wasn't my question.
Okay, what's your question?
Hang on. Here's what's confusing and why it seems like you're just here to
You still don't let her talk. Will anyone let her talk?
cause trouble. The video has always been up. I've never taken it down since it was edited. Steve told me not to take it down, and then you come on tonight.
That's a lie. That's been established. Steve did not tell her. What Steve McRae's live stream where he explains, and Shasharovich's channel also. Steve said he does not care whether it stays up or not.
And go, what are you going to do with the video? So
Yeah,
it just looks suspicious.
So my question is about whether or not, because so for the last 3 months or so, I think that's how long the video's been out, give or take, there was a bunch of accusations that have been made in the video, and people were promised that there was going to
well, that's what you should have said, honey. You should have said,
Holy shit! No, Irish! After interrupting her, taking the mic from her, and then making a fuss about you being interrupted, and then interrupting her when she was trying to ask her question, now you're like, oh, but why didn't you say that? Are you... This tells me, my personal opinion, that both Irish and Kay want to dictate what Shesh wanted, quote unquote, and then play victim on top of that. And then whine and they wanted to extract some sort of apology from Shesh. My personal opinion, I could be wrong. But that's what it looks like. You're being dishonest, you're lying, you're not letting Shesh speak, and then you are... Somehow she is at fault that you got it wrong what she wanted when you didn't let her even explain what she wanted. Yeah, right, Shasharovik, the biggest brains right there. Do you understand how you look in this, Irish? You look like a bully, along with Kay. You both are bullies. Fucking bullies. And I hand it to Shesh and I applaud her for standing up to both of you. Carly's there, she's good for nothing in this. Good for nothing.
accusations. That's fair. No, that's...
Oh, now it's fair? Now you suddenly realize, oh shit, I look at like an idiot. Oh, so that's fair.
That's fair. I agree with you.
So all this whole 5-minute back and forth interrupting could have been avoided, and these, high tempers could have been avoided if you had just let Shesh complete her sentence. Or if you would have listened to her the first time she replied to you. You don't listen to people, Irish. You like to tell people a lot. You don't listen. That's a hallmark of a bully. A Miss Know-It-All.
What I'm just asking in that I'm not sure how you're planning as a creator to approach the video. If you're planning on doing your own follow-up to be like, hey, listen, I tried to reach out to Waxy, she wasn't able to get back to me, or she wasn't willing to get back to me, etc., etc., etc.
I have
what you're planning on doing.
Yes, I have done a whole video on that.
That's not a follow-up, Kay. That's bullshit. That's you saying that you're incompetent, making excuses. That's it. That's all it was. And whining about views. That's what it was. So, please. We're not stupid here. We do go through shit. You actually repeated your shit. You tried to pivot around what you said when KJ made accusations against Steve and where you prompted her to take Steve's name. You tried to pivot around it and try to say that it's something else. Nice try, it didn't work though. So that's not that. Please stop taking us all for granted.
And all my subs know, we've talked about it several times. We talked about it again tonight. I did a whole video that I have been in contact with Waxy. I have begged her to come on my channel and clear.
See, again, she's not talking to KJ. She's not saying that about KJ. Oh, I begged KJ to come on. Or I talked to KJ to come on. Nope. Waxy and Nat. Why? Because you want KJ to come back so you can get your 20 and 30,000 views that you were hoping you would get on that one live stream? Is it? That's all it is about for you, Kay, isn't it?
Things up. She absolutely will not do it. She stopped messaging with me, wouldn't answer anymore. That's all
I thought she denied it too, though. I thought...
Whitewash history, right, Shesh? Right.
Somebody called her out on Twitter or in another person's stream and said, yo, Waxy, like, where's all this proof or whatnot? And that she said, what? I never said that.
Hey, that's me. Asking, can someone make sure Shesh is not interrupted? Yeah. People notice shit, Irish.
I think it was Shen's. I think Shen's confronted her. It may have been in DMs. I had to get with Shen's on that, but I know somebody asked her. And now she had reversed. No, it's okay.
Yeah, so I've done several videos talking about Waxy and that she won't
First she told me she was going to do it, but it wasn't going to be on my channel. I told her I didn't think that was right because all the havoc she caused was on my channel. And then she said, well, I said, but even if you don't do it on my channel, you need to do it. I said, you either need to fess up that you didn't have anything, or you need to show your proof. One of the two.
Her whole appearance that night was odd.
Yeah.
Like it was just weird. It was a weird energy. It was a weird vibe. And then when she spoke, I mean, this is just my...
This is all just creating fluff to fill in time so that Shesh cannot repeat or question, okay, what are you going to do about it? And so Kay doesn't have to answer. So she's just filling it up with fluff. I commend my mods tonight. You guys are amazing. So yeah, fluff. So that Kay doesn't have to answer Shesh's question. That's part of bullying, actually.
Impression. I felt like she was trying to like really kiss up to Katie Joy, and I was like, "What is this about?"
Kay Baxter was also kissing Katie Joy's ass a lot.
Oh, and then when she started saying what she said about having proof, I was like, "Why has this not been discussed before?"
I also have like a follow-up question because when Katie was saying, now I think I'm gonna have to like, obviously this isn't gonna be like an exact quote because I don't have it in front of me, but Katie was saying something along the lines of she had known that threats were made by Steve and stuff, and during that time, Kay, you were like, oh yeah, I was afraid of that. That's what I figured, and you're going along with what Katie was saying. I haven't seen any kind of clarification about that. Is there something about that around?
I don't think that's what you're referring. I think what a lot of people were referring to.
That's gaslighting now. That's what gaslighting is. Kay, perfect example. Please, learn. Don't use these words just cause you have heard them. Try to learn. That's what you said, like, right? That you're new, you don't know how to handle this shit, right? You're incompetent. Learn from someone who's telling you how it is. This is gaslighting. You're telling Shesh she doesn't know what she heard. We have gone back to that video and we know what she said. Do you want me to reflect on that again? There you go. Who has an axe to grind with it? That's what I was afraid of. Oh, your thing is, oh, they're taking me out of context. What context is there to that? Please add context. You tried pivoting around it. Didn't work.
I think
so. I'm going to finish soon in maybe next 15 minutes and we can wrap it up. I think so. Because I'm just going to make one more point and then I'm going to summarize and then we will just go on. Hey, Keon is here. Tina is always... Why are you always late, Tina? You're always coming at the end. Tina. Okay.
is when somebody said they were trying to get...
And when Shesh leaves, they try to rewrite what happened in this segment. Irish says, oh, you know, Shesh was creating shit. She wasn't creating shit in the chat. She was asking you for accountability. If that's stirring shit, just imagine how and I say again, just imagine how Steve, Aaron, Tina, and everyone, Cheshire, felt when they were accused of all that shit. And you got rattled by 2 or 3 comments who asked you what the fuck are you going to do about your live stream. Where accusations were made without any merit, without any proof. Nothing. And you did nothing.
Natalie to answer, and she, I don't know if it was her or Waxy said Steve, and I said, there you have it. I'm so mad that I think he couldn't even take it in. Because remember, at that time, I don't even know Steve. I don't know Waxy.
You knew Steve. You knew Steve. We have established that. You knew Steve McRae's name at least. Oh, everybody was talking about you, Steve. Everybody was taking your name, Steve. You got wrapped up in those accusations too, don't forget. Yeah, I did. Seriously, I'm not, I don't know why that I'm not, outraged on my own behalf. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So, we know that. Because you said, oh, everybody was taking your name, Steve McRae. You said that in your 22-minute follow-up stream, that video that you did. You knew about it. You were stirring shit that night, Kay. You were. You just thought that nobody would notice. All right. And it was funny, like Irish mentioned, I think so at was it? I think so it was around 164.44 mark. She said that Erin went to FBI and got a confirmation that no cases were up against her. So people should jump through hoops for Kay's incompetency, Irish. Is it what you're saying? Kay can say anything, can promote anything, and people have to jump through hoops to prove their innocence. In short, prove a negative. Erin should not have to do that. But she did it anyways. Because you gave KJ a platform to repeat all those lies. And you're like, oh, why it's suddenly 4 months down the line? Because people are tired of waiting. They're tired of waiting to see that you will do something about it. And it's being talked about again because new information came out. So new information came out, so people are like, okay, based on this new information, will you do something about your video? And you're like, nah, I don't care. All right, then here we are. And you're surprised that we are here? And this is harassment? If anybody checks out the live chat as it plays above, that's harassment. The number of sock accounts that came in today and got hidden, that's harassment. You haven't seen even, I think so, 10% of it. Not even 5% of it. Okay? This is not harassment. This is holding you accountable for your stupid shit. You would demand views from YouTube, but we can't demand accountability from you. Credit goes to Shisharovic for that. Yeah, and Tina, I'll cut you. Yeah, you know, there are trolls on YouTube that have, you know, pushed the narrative. People shouldn't have to jump through hoops to prove their innocence. And then Irish is afterwards when Shesh leaves, oh, why can't there be a solution? Shit, not Sherlock. Kay Baxter said that, oh, I'm not going to be told what to do on my channel. How else are you going to have a resolution? Oh, other people should jump through hoops. And Kay just stays there and does nothing. Is that what it is, Irish? And for some reason you made a claim that I told you to talk to Shen's panty liner. I did not. I told you to talk to Shesh. So please, stop misspeaking. I'm giving you charity here. Though I'm just at the brink of it to not give you charity anymore. After this, I'm not going to, only for this instance, I'm giving you charity that you said, oh, Unicorn said that I should talk to Shens. No, I did not. If you look at our Twitter chat, I told you to talk to Cheshire. I'm just giving you charity in this instance that you might have misspoken there. And if anybody comes to me, I can give them a timestamp of that. So, let's see if there's anything else left. I don't think so. That's done. Oh yeah, this one last thing that I want to talk about. Then after that we'll just take it. Is it here? Let me open my transcripts. What was it? 150. Okay. Wrong. Yeah, the bull we put up with original Nilsson is astounding. It's fucking astounding. Here we go. Just notice the entitlement in this segment, and I'll finish with this one, I think. I'll summarize everything after this. Fucking entitlement. Here we go.
People can't just move on. That's what I don't get. It's like somebody else said, it's not like I'm sitting here making videos about Steve. I never do. I never will. So why not just move on? Be adults, move on.
And I don't know if anybody picked up in Natalie's video to her, where she said that she's talked to the FBI. She said she rang the FBI and she's spoken and that she's totally cooperating. But then she says, I'll talk to the FBI if they want me to. Like, you can't believe anything that she says in regards to communicating with.
So Kay is wondering why we just can't move on. No shit, Sherlock. No shit. You cause trouble, and you want people to move on? Seriously? The entitlement. Holy shit.
Why I put Karen's comment up here? You know why that will never happen on a Zoom? Because they all want the views.
They all want views. How sick are you? People want views of the accusations that were made against them, of threats, of CP. Really? Really? Oh, it's not about setting the record straight. Really? Oh, and it's like, for me, it's always like, if you do shit publicly, set the record straight publicly. If you create trouble for people publicly, set the record straight publicly, apologize publicly. Because then your viewers don't know that you have apologized in private. For them, people who were accused are the people who did that shit still. Aww. Oh, Shesh, you're so good. Can I share it? Can I show it? Can I? Please? Or maybe we'll talk about this later. Okay, let's and again, this gives me a lot of KJ vibes with what Kay says here again. And she doesn't care that she's again accusing Steve without presenting any proof. No, we're not going to go back into your 3 hours and 5 hours long stream to sift through all that shit. Fucking turds. Excuse for a stream.
Do it on Zoom because I won't get them views and yeah, it'll never happen.
I'm just tired of this whole hello Steve McRae and apology. No, you don't.
But you know, this is a theme with him. He does this to every woman where he wants an apology. That's what he does. It's so weird to me.
Well, I don't understand why he's just not focusing on his court case instead of like.
Hey, Irish, don't advise people of shit that you don't know how it works. Okay? Don't. Focus on yourself. Maybe try and be less of a bully that you are. And here again, Kay is accusing Steve. Oh, he treats women like that. He treats women who behave shitty and who make accusations. No wonder you fall in the same category as KJ. Okay, I have to show you something. This is what I want to show. Shesh made this for me. I'm so happy. It's so cute. This is what Shesh made for me, and I am excited about this. If Shesh can put it on her Teespring store, I don't know. Well, I'm just going all giddy over this. This is so awesome. This is so cute. Yeah, that's a cute golden unicorn, isn't it? Yeah, new merch. Maybe. Don't know, but it looks good. So, and also when Shesh was talking, Irish kept on, whispering in the background. You should hear that segment again. So, is there anything else left? So here, this one last thing where she says something about Shesh, and it just outrages me. This is the part of where they start rewriting the history, and they try desperately to rewrite the history. There we go. It starts. Steve never tells anyone what to put on their channel. He advises, and the shit involved him. Obviously, he's going to be worried about it. He got accused of shit, like threatening someone in CP. Of course he's going to talk about it. But it's about views, because that's what your goal is, isn't it? Views. Here we go. It's like you don't care what goes on your channel as long as it gets you views. Alright, then you are KJ 2.0. Welcome to Internet, K.
A pattern of him always telling people they have to apologize to him or telling them what they can put on their channel. I mean, we saw that tonight with Shesh. Who goes on another channel and says, you need to do this and we'll take the heat off you?
I couldn't understand. Like, I was like, is this really happening?
It's like, is this...
Yeah, it didn't happen, Irish, that's why. So rewriting the history. Shall we go back and see what she actually said? She said, I can advise you to take off the heat that's coming at you. She didn't say that we will take the heat off you. That's the narrative that you are running. That Shesh is somehow responsible for the heat you're getting. No, here I am sitting giving heat to you. Steve did it on his live stream, and then Shesh did it differently on her live stream. We gave you heat after this abhorrent behavior of yours. Shesh was very nice to you. You guys were up here, strung up, highly defensive, and Shesh came at this level. She was like, yeah, okay, what are you going to do?
It's real life.
Right?
Then to try to act like that wasn't a threat. I mean...
No, it wasn't a threat. Stop trying to rewrite history. Just because you want to act like victim desperately so that people might leave you alone doesn't mean that you're not responsible for what you did. Pushback is not harassment. Shasharovik from the live stream has said that very correctly.
How else are you going to take it?
How else you're going to take it? What's that fallacy again? Can someone please tell me what was the fallacy someone told me today? What else it could be? Hey, Kay, Irish, learn. Can someone remind me what that fallacy was? I think so, I remember. Let's see, where is it? Where did it go? I think so it was. Can someone in the live chat, whataboutism? It's whataboutism, but it's something very, very specific. Hold on. I'll find it for you. My bad, sorry. Mano is like, I've heard Kay's video 4 times now, and I've never heard Shesh threaten anyone. Exactly. Fucking bakas. I think so. Oh yeah, found it. false attribution fallacy. That's what it is. What else it could be? How else could you take it? So you're expecting you're setting an expectation for your audience, coloring it with your bias and your double standards. All right, let's look at my notes and then we will go. Okay. Summary. Let's I think so we have come near the 2-hour mark. Sorry guys. But summarizing. Kay, stop misrepresenting people, stop rewriting history. Irish, learn to be polite and stop being a rude bitch. Right? And Kay, however you may try and tell people that you did not egg anyone on and you're not responsible for what happened on your live stream, you are. People have fallen to your incompetency and your willful egging that you have done. Oh, there you go. Or, Kay, would you like to take the name of the person who was involved in this? Oh, Steve, everybody was talking about you. Everybody was taking your name. Shesh tried to threaten me. No one tried to threaten you. Shesh was very kind to you. And we know what your motivations are. Views are your motivation. We get it. That doesn't mean that you get to victimize other people and re-victimize them again and again. Shasharavik from the live chat. That's false attribution. Appealing to an irrelevant, unqualified, unidentified, biased, or fabricated source in support of an argument. That's the modern usage. Manya apologizing for hanging out with me and entertaining me. You're sure you're not Canadian? Final thoughts, if anyone wants to say it in the live stream, and then we'll say a goodbye. We know now that Kay is motivated by views. She doesn't care if people get accused on her live streams. She actually eggs people on. She kisses Cage's ass. She was kissing Irish's ass. Irish is a rude bitch. I said it twice. And they try to rewrite history. A lot. Because they want to act like victims so they can escape accountability. And the way you treated Shesh was abhorrent. If that's what Tipster wants representing his channel, go for it. If that's what Keemstar wants as his mod, whatever, go for it. But if Kay thinks that people are stupid and they're not going to go through her shit to find out stuff that she claims she had said to verify, she's wrong. We do our homework. You don't care because it's not you who is getting accused. And when you get a little bit of heat, you become so rattled. You want people to move on. Well, maybe we might move on from this, but we'll never forget that you're a dishonest person. You're a dishonest person, Kay Baxter. Shame on you. Alright. I think so I will hang out in Cheshire's Discord after this. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. I want to keep it to 2 hours mark. If I have to do another stream about it, I'll do it. But this is all I have to say. Have a good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I will take your leave. Bye, everyone. End of summary, bite me. Yeah. Let's see. Bye.